the right opportunity for you?
For what? This?
Yeah, San Diego.
I mean, this is, just kind of something where when you're a kid, I think just to play Major League Baseball is something that's so incredible. And if you ever get that opportunity and then to play for your hometown, just fortunate enough to be able to do it as long as I have and to get this opportunity. And, just with San Diego and I completely understand it. I'm very real in knowing that, I've had a great career and I'm just trying to hang on and make the best of it one last time. And this is just, to have a final chapter in what I'm doing and the opportunity to do it in San Diego. I do know I've got to earn every step of the way, and I'm here to do that. And this is special because, to walk into this clubhouse growing up as a kid, to put a jersey on, with San Diego Padres and to see, guys that I grew up idolizing in Hoffman and, played with, Tony Gwynn Jr. all through, Little League and high school and, obviously a big fan of his dad. So this is just, it's special and I'm taking it one day at a time and just making sure I make the best of it.
I know you are taking it one day at a time, but what kind of are your expectations like in terms of like how you'll build up and how you'll get to there?
Yeah, I mean, I did. I suffered a pretty big surgery, and to get your shoulder kind of reattached and done. There's not a lot of success stories behind it, and I get that. But that's the challenge in it, and to have that sort of determination and to be able to go through what it entails. It's a long process. I've been at it since September 1st of 2021 when I had the surgery. I knew that it was going to be a 18 to 20 month recovery, and that's if everything goes according to plan. And I had a few hiccups along the way, and I didn't have this sort of MLB staff to kind of take care of me, and I did the very best of what I could, and I know this is the final kind of steps in trying to get back out on the field and be competitive. I just have a few more months, but to be in this sort of care that the Padres have, the training staff, medical staff, very fortunate to know that they're going to do their very best to get me out on the field and that final step in what I can try to go do, because as an athlete we know we can compete and we've done it for a long time. It's just a matter of your body will allow you to do it. And I think that's the part that we all battle as our careers, kind of come towards, those ending points, is the body. And will you be able to get out there? Will you be able to get results? Will you be able to recover? And that's where we're at in this stage, and that's what I'm trying to do.
I know you used the term "hang on." When it's over, it's over. I mean, can you kind of get into why it is that you want to continue playing after all the success and all the years?
Yeah, no, it's shoot. The last memories I have playing Major League Baseball was during COVID. Nobody's in the stands. It's a really bitter moment to try to pitch in front of nobody. My shoulder, was not feeling the best, so I knew I could still get out. And I think that's the sort of determination that you have as an athlete, is the competitiveness. And if you can still compete at a high level and still get results, why not try until it obviously doesn't happen? It was just a matter of convincing my shoulder to do so. So it's, I would like one more opportunity to win. I think I won at such a young age, and it was such a surreal moment. And to see that this moment is something that the Padres are really trying to get towards. As a kid, I mean, I was in the stands in '98, so I saw how special that was. So if I can, just at least be some sort of help or some sort of inspiration, have some sort of, moment in myself in being able to help a team win, that's kind of what I want to do.
I know you were like a huge fan. There was some success when you were a kid. For most of your career, the Padres weren't so great. This seemed like almost surreal as well. Like, did you ever think you'd get back here?
My agent in Boggs, being from San Diego, we always talked about trying to have an opportunity to pitch for the Padres. If it's there, take it. If not, I completely understand. But I loved coming and pitching in Petco. I feel like my numbers are pretty good there. So it was. To finally have the opportunity, and I get it. I know it's a minor league deal, and I've got a ways to prove myself. but I like that. I like the challenge, and it's going to be that much better in earning it than having something kind of just thrown your way because of what I did in the past. The past is the past, but I'm taking those lessons and that experience and trying to translate it into something positive here.
What do you expect you'll be ready to pitch in a game? I know Bob Melvin has said, this spring you're going to take it slow and build up. You're not that far out in advance yet?
Yeah, no, I know, finally getting here and getting out on the mound was, the first step, and then, being able to do it continuously, couple bullpens a week. I think that's what we're going towards. All I could really do, in the off season or through my sort of rehab schedule was once a week. So to finally be able to do it where I can get to twice a week and then to see hitters, and I know that's probably a couple weeks away, but that's the point of being down here. It's to be around this environment, to understand that I now have a better control in the process, and I have guys here that are there for me to help me make sure I can get out on the field. I know I'm a few weeks away, and that was kind of the point with being down here, especially after spring training's over and the team leaves, to be down here and to still grind away. And I think that's when I'll start to get into some games. It'll be a little bit more controlled, and I think that's the environment that I need before going to competitive games where you have a bad inning, you're out there until you're out there, and there has to be a safety in this just because of the type of surgery and recovery. But once they can kind of take that off and let me go, then we're going to see what we've got.
You talked to Hugh Darvish since you...
I text him, yeah. It's funny because this will be third time if I can pitch with him. He did. He goes, just keep following him everywhere. I was like, yeah, I'll follow you wherever you go. Maybe I'll go to Japan next. No, he's a tremendous pitcher, and I really enjoyed my time pitching with him. And I just seeing how he's evolved in his career and how much better he's gotten. He's the guy you want to pitch behind. You want to be on his team because he wants to win so bad, and you can see it. And that's what you want to be around. Of all these guys here, they're winners, and that's why you want to be on the team, is the opportunity to win. That's why we play the game of baseball. And to see what they can do here in San Diego, I completely understand it. Not having a championship, they're starved, and I think this is the type of team, and they know it, and they want to make sure it happens.
What do you hear about how crazy it's gotten, the fans, and just
excitement? I do. I still have family and friends in San Diego, so I think once they got to the postseason last year, they were talking about it, and they could just see that the energy was back in San Diego, and that's something that is special because, obviously with having the Chargers leave and the Padres are the main focus, and I love that, and to be a part of it, they've done a great job. You have to really thank the organization. The ownership, AJ and the team he's putting together, they've done all the work, and the research that's gone behind it, it's paying off. And I understand it's a long process sometimes. The fans, it's hard to be a fan when you have to see that day in and day out, year after year. You don't have that opportunity. They finally have that opportunity, so that's cool.
You said you were there in '98. Were you at any of the games specifically?
I went to the game that they clinched to go to the playoffs.
Okay.
So yeah, when it was in Qualcomm, it was a Dodger game. Hoffy came in, the towels were going like crazy. That was pretty cool because I remember we were actually in the owner's box. Don't know why, don't know how my dad pulled that off. But yeah, you get the T-shirts and the hats and the National League champions. It's pretty cool. So now seeing it at Petco, I think the only time I've really seen it sold out was the All-Star game, and that was a dream come true to make the All-Star team in San Diego. So now this is another dream trying to achieve.